Hey y'all, it's Chimsy. So every November, I don't know how consistently this has been, but I try to do some kind of daily challenge, right? I'm just gonna center myself on the screen. I try to do something where I post regularly to YouTube as a challenge to myself. And historically what I do is I make it hard for myself, right? I usually am trying to make it like super high-tech videos, have all these really interesting topics, you know, overcomplicate it, burn myself out because it's also historically been coming from this place of I have to effort, I have to do more. That's the key to being successful, is just doing. And I'm really excited because I am back with another 30-day upload challenge, but the motivation behind it is actually supporting one of my clients. Shout out fày-chóó-qóó. Check them out here, follow them here. They are someone who is so prolific. Like, I think their channel has been live for like maybe something like 10 days and they've already put out 8 videos. Like, it's such a high level of prolificness that it's astounding. And as a coach, I just see piles of money. I'm just like, because for so many people, what stops them as a creator is that they have these blocks around actually putting out the videos. So I'm like, you don't have that block? Like there's nothing in your way, you can have it all. And so part of why I am showing up every day for the next 30 days is to hold my client accountable. And what's really cool is that it's a win-win because I am myself gonna just get into the habit of creating more and creating in a way that is much more low stakes and much more fun. And of course I am in the back of my head thinking about how it can turn into money and opportunities and things like that. When I think about one of the earlier versions of this everyday challenge I tried, the hit video that came from that challenge was about how I wasn't smoking weed anymore. And I only made that video because I was just running out of things to say. And I was like, all right, we gotta put something out there. I guess I'll talk about this. And it ended up being something that people resonated with. In this video, I just wanna kind of embody what it is that I support my clients with. I'm a creative coach, so I help YouTubers, start and grow their channels. And a big thing I talk about is sort of showing up as you are, authentically, vulnerably, doing the work of creation, like enjoying the process of creating, right? Having fun in that process, and really trusting that you're gonna attract the people who are right for you, right? And so this is a great way for me to practice what I preach even more. And I wanna shout out a couple of other people who really helped make this series possible. So one is Dodash, who is a creator who talks a lot about just show up, right? Like, just show up. Doesn't need to be complicated, doesn't need to be a lot of editing, just show up. And when my client mentioned this person, I was like, why is that familiar? And it's because I was checking out Natalie's channel. I'll link them here as well. And they had a video where they were talking about Dodash. And I was like, oh, that's why I've heard that name before. And so I think it's really cool that there are people who are saying, show up, share, be seen. Doesn't matter who you are, what you look like, what age you are. You have a perspective that's worth sharing. And I want to be a part of that movement that says, yes, you should do that. It is worth it. You are going to resonate with someone. People are really going to appreciate it. And I also think, what this kind of daily challenge does is it helps you just get really good at the skill of showing up on camera. Sometimes when I work with clients, they feel like, oh, their presence isn't what they want it to be. And I always encourage them to look back at creators that you really admire and just you can go to their videos and sort by oldest. You can sort by latest or whatever, right? And you can see their very first videos and you can see their energy and how they first showed up, right? And I invite you to do it for my videos too. Like, go on my channel, see how I used to show up like 8 years ago and the vibe I had. And some of it is still there. Like, there's this kernel of my soul that is still there, but there's so much that has changed. And one of the really beautiful things about being a YouTube creator is that you get to witness yourself grow and change and evolve over time, and you get to do that with community. And I think some people, they have this idea around, well, I just want to be really polished and professional, and I basically already want to be done. I want to be complete, and I want the video to be perfect, right? That perfectionism. But the truth is that the joy is in the evolution. It's in watching the person grow. And that's how you really develop a real community, is they know, oh, this is a real person just like me. Something a client said that I love is that once they started making videos, they realized, oh, on YouTube is just sitting in their living room and talking to the camera, just like I was. And it's like, exactly, it's just people. It's just people. Like, no one, like, there's no reason for the pedestal. It is just people who made the choice to sit down and talk in front of the camera. Anyone can do it. It can be a fancy DSLR. It can be a phone. It doesn't matter. It's just people talking. Like, that's the whole thing. And it's really magical. So this is me kicking off this series. My intention is to make a video every single day for the next 30 days, which is basically going to take us through Christmas. I have at least a travel plan because my visa is running out and it actually expires on Christmas Day. So at some point, one of these videos will be from a second location. But yeah, I'm excited to just keep showing up for you all, and yeah, let's see what happens over these next 30 days. So if you want to follow along, feel free to subscribe. Let me know in the comments if there's something you want me to talk about. So in the midst of this, I am going to still be doing my debt payoff journey. So basically, as I pay off my credit card debt, I'll still make videos about that. And also, someone mentioned that they do want to see a video about like how I do my budgeting and also my income streams. So I'll still be doing like that series at the same time. And if there's anything else that just sort of shows up in my life, I'll incorporate it into this daily challenge. But in general, these videos will be the really chill ones, just like talking about whatever, hanging out, and really fostering what is, I think, a parasocial relationship, right? I think that's what it comes down to, is that this is going to be very parasocial. Also, my lighting changed, and I'm going to see if I can, in real time, like change it to be what I actually, ooh, yeah, this is my ideal lighting setup. All right, so with that, feel free to join me Wednesdays with Hello Creator. I host a weekly digital creator roundtable. So if you want free coaching and support and encouragement, those calls are totally free, and you can RSVP in the link in my bio. And I'm a one-on-one coach, as I said, so if you want some support growing your YouTube channel, thinking through some of your perfectionism or any of the excuses you're making to not be the creative force that you were born to be, you can put some time on my calendar, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.